You feel stuck. You feel like you're moving, but not moving forward. It feels like you're running on a treadmill, working hard, sweating, pushing, but staying in the exact same place. Days pass, weeks pass, months pass, and suddenly, another year disappears. Another year where your potential stayed untouched. Another year where your dreams stayed waiting. But here's the truth. You're not stuck because you're lazy. You're not stuck because you're broken. You're stuck because you're using the wrong system. Your brain is trying to operate in a world it wasn't designed for. A world of notifications, dopamine traps, rapid change, information overload, digital distractions, and endless pressure. Your mind is overwhelmed. Your habits are outdated. Your systems are broken. And here's the moment where everything changes. Artificial intelligence is the upgrade your life has been waiting for. Not a toy, not a trend, not a shortcut, but a personal growth weapon, a multiplier of human potential, a mentor that works 24 hours a day, even when you're tired, unmotivated, or lost. Today, you're going to understand why you're not improving and how AI can change everything. Let's start with the first truth. You can't improve what you don't understand. Most people say they want to be better, but better is not a goal. Better is not a plan. Better is a dream without a map. Your brain doesn't know what the next step is, but AI does. Open ChatGPT or Claude and say, "Analyze my habits, my routine, and my goals. Identify my weaknesses and strengths, then create a step-by-step improvement plan for the next 90 days. In seconds, you get clarity, a blueprint, a personal strategy, something people once paid thousands of dollars for. AI gives it to you instantly. Now let's go deeper. You've set goals before. Hundreds, maybe thousands. GYM goals, money goals, study goals, lifestyle goals, habit goals, but most of them didn't last. Why? Because goals don't create progress. Systems do. Your life doesn't change by deciding. Your life changes by structuring, by designing your environment, by automating your decisions, by building routines that don't rely on motivation. And AI is the single greatest system builder humanity has ever had. Use Notion. AI to organize your life. Motion to schedule your day automatically. Reclaim to protect your time. FocusMate to force accountability. RIZE.io to measure your focus. OPAL or ONESEC to stop digital addiction. With AI, your discipline becomes automatic. Your routine becomes clear. Your focus becomes protected. Your improvement becomes inevitable. Let's talk about distraction, because this is the silent killer. The average person touches their phone over 2,600 times per day. The average attention span is now less than 8 seconds. Every distraction takes your brain more than 20 minutes to recover. This means you lose hours of productivity every single day, without even knowing. AI solves this instantly. Use 1 sec to interrupt your dopamine loops. Use OPAL to block apps when your focus drops. Use Freedom to create distraction-free zones. Use Serene to structure your deep work sessions. Suddenly, your phone stops controlling you, and you regain control of your life. Now let's talk about identity, because identity shapes behavior more than motivation ever will. The person you believe you are becomes the person you act like. If you believe you're inconsistent, you behave inconsistently. If you believe you're not disciplined, you break your habits. If you believe you're not smart enough, you stop trying. But AI lets you redesign your identity. Tell ChatGPT, Create a detailed description of my best future self. Include my habits, routines, mindset, lifestyle, discipline, health, and daily schedule. What you get is a blueprint, a North Star, a version of you that already exists, and that I can guide you toward. Now let's talk about learning. You're living in the first era where learning anything is possible faster than ever. Programming, languages, design, marketing, finance, psychology, productivity, public speaking, creative skills, technical skills. Everything is learnable. Everything is accessible. Everything is within reach. Ask AI, teach me this topic like I'm 5. Now explain it at a college level. Now explain it like I'm a professional. Now quiz me with 20 questions. Now give me a study plan for the next 30 days. Apps like Perplexity, ChatGPT, ELSASPEAK, Duolingo AI. Turn your phone into a personal teacher. A teacher that never gets tired, never gets impatient, never stops explaining until you understand. Learning becomes inevitable. Now, let's talk about something that affects everyone. Money. Most people don't improve financially because they don't track anything. Money enters, money leaves, and they don't know where it went. But AI changes this. Tell ChatGPT, create a complete financial plan based on my income, expenses, lifestyle, savings goals, and debts. You get a budget system, a savings strategy, an investment approach, a debt reduction plan, a month-by-month roadmap. Apps like Copilot Money and Monarch analyze your spending with AI. They show patterns you never noticed. They find waste you never saw. They help you build wealth step by step. For investing education, ask, explain index funds at a beginner level. Now show me how compound interest works using real numbers. AI gives you the financial education schools never taught. Now let's talk about minimalism. Not the aesthetic, not the trend. The real minimalism. The art of removing everything that doesn't serve you. Clutter kills clarity. Too many apps kill discipline. Too many distractions kill focus. Too much noise kills growth. AI helps you redesign your life? Ask, create a minimalist digital environment for maximum productivity. Redesign my apps, notifications, folders, routines, and distractions. And suddenly your digital world feels cleaner, lighter, simpler, healthier. A simple environment creates a powerful mind. Now let's talk about something deeper, your emotions. Most people don't understand their emotions until they explode. Stress becomes burnout. Sadness becomes hopelessness. Confusion becomes paralysis. Pressure becomes fear. But AI helps you process your thoughts. Tell it, help me understand what I felt today. Help me break down the emotions behind it. Then give me a better plan for tomorrow. This gives you emotional clarity, mental stability, a sense of control. A disciplined life begins with a disciplined mind. AI helps you build both. Let's move to your routines, the core of your life. Your morning routine determines your energy. Your evening routine determines your recovery. Your habits determine your results. Ask AI, create a morning routine for high energy, discipline, and mental clarity. Make it realistic for my lifestyle. Then ask, create an evening routine that resets my mind, reduces stress, and prepares me for deep sleep. AI builds the structure. You simply follow it. And once you follow it for just a few days, momentum begins. And momentum is the foundation of all success. Now let's talk about procrastination. Because this is one of the biggest barriers. Procrastination is not laziness. Procrastination is fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of starting. Fear of not being enough. AI can expose the hidden reasons behind your procrastination. Ask, why do I keep procrastinating? Analyze the patterns based on my habits and thoughts. It will show you truths you didn't want to see, and truths you didn't know were controlling your life. Awareness creates power. AI gives you both. Now let's talk about discipline, the foundation of your future. Most people think discipline is about forcing yourself, but real discipline is about removing friction. AI removes friction from every area of your life. Use motion to schedule your tasks. Use Reclaim to protect your time. Use Notion AI to organize your days. Use Opal to block your distractions. Use Rise.io to track your focus. With AI, discipline stops being a fight. It becomes a system. Now listen closely. The reason you haven't improved isn't because you're weak. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're broken. It's because you've been trying to improve alone. With limited willpower, limited structure, limited clarity, limited focus. But you are now living in the first moment in history where you don't have to grow alone. AI is your mentor. AI is your strategist. AI is your coach. AI is your accountability partner. AI is your advantage. And when you combine your effort with AI's power, there is nothing you can't become. Long pause. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not stuck. You are simply one system away from becoming the person you were always meant to be. AI is not the future. AI is the tool you use today to build the future you want tomorrow. And from this moment forward, your improvement begins.